Welcome back to yet another part of Higurashi when they cry. Last time when we left off, things got really creepy. I'm distressed. Let's view the tips. What's a drug that makes you commit suicide?
関東直入に自殺させる薬ってないんですか?
I doubt there's anything ever that simple.
直接的にはない。
Exactly. I mean, how could there be?
遠回しですね。では間接的にはあるってことですか?
自殺したくなる精神状態を誘発することはできる。ちゅうことだ。
難しい言い方になりましたね。何ですかその自殺したくなる精神状態ってのは。
A mental state where you feel suicidal?
例えば一般的な心理学見地から言えばじゃが、心理面が内向状態から外向状態に転じるときに最も自殺が多いと言われちょる。
Like Keiichi is right now? Clinical depression and bipolar disorder are different. Clinical depression indicates a prolonged state of depression, whereas bipolar disorder is characterized by a passive depressed state, accompanied by a very active manic state.
内向状態の時は自信を喪失し非常に悲観的だ。だが自殺もせん。自殺をする気力すらないからだ。逆の状態もまた自殺をせん。今度は逆に非常に自信過剰で行動的なので自らを順風満帆と思う。だから自殺などせんのだ。
Yeah. This really is kind of sounding like what Keiichi's at right now.
なるほどね。どっちの状態でも自殺をしないのに、状態が入れ替わるときに自殺するんですか?
内向状態には自殺願望はあるが、自殺という大仕事を遂げる気力すらもない。だが、外向状態が始まると、徐々に気力が充実し、体の自由が利くようになってくる。
なるほど。つまり自殺する気力が回復するわけですね。
And the game crashed. I will be back. It's the first time this has happened. So I think this is about where we were up to before the crash. Let's see.
そういうことじゃのう。
Oh, yeah, perfect.
だからこの時期に変な気を起こさんように処方箋を施すわけじゃな。
では、富武氏はこの心理状態だったんですかね。
一般的に自殺はちゃんとした文化的な手法で行われる。道具を使用してな。自虐行動とは全く違うぞい。
富武氏の自殺は文化的じゃないですよね。
That's quite gruesome.
ではやっぱり何かの中毒と考えるのが自然ですか。最初に言った自殺したくなる精神状態を起こす薬ってのを教えてください。
鎮痛薬の一部には心理を内向から外向に過剰転換させる効果があると報告されとる。それから催眠作用を持つ薬を異常摂取した場合にも異常行動が報告されとるが、あまり一般的ではないの。
I remember hearing recently about someone who died to that. I forget who it was though. They probably didn't die recently. It was probably more like they died in a history thingy. But anyway. Ooh, no, that wasn't. Someone kind of convinced them to have it. Anyway,
その2つは検視の報告だと違うみたいですね。他の可能性は？
あとは病気しか考えられん。甲状腺異常を引き起こす病気にしばしばそれに似た症状が報告されとる。だがそれらは概して特徴的な症状が多い。仏は違うのう。
もっと突発的に発生するものはありませんかね。今回のケースと合うような突発性で自殺したくなるようなやつです。
Meeting the other side of like that group of people, like Ren and Mion and all.
他にはそうじゃな、脳障害によって精神に異常を発生する状態じゃな。これは薬物中毒でも起こるが、脳の外傷や一部の病気なんかでも起こる。
Is this the point where you tell us that he had none of those?
つまり薬によらなくても異常な精神状態に陥る可能性があると。
Yeah.
仏は犯人に囲まれて命に危険が迫っとったんじゃろ。
Yeah.
極度の緊張が続いて、それに分泌異常が重なって、さらに打ちどころが悪くて脳に障害が起こり自虐行動に走った。可能性もあるかもしれんの。
Clawing out your own throat though seems a bit excessive.
もうちょっと省略して言ってくれませんかね。
Makes me squirm just thinking about it.
つまり乱闘中に豆腐の角に頭ぶつけて、それで異常が発生したと言っとるんだ。
You know just how gruesome this case is, and you're laughing. How would you even manage?
じゃあ星には殺意はなかったってことですかね。
I really don't like you, Oishi.
ちょいと小銭を巻き上げようと思ったら、たまたま殴りどころが悪かったと。
Two plump men laughed hoarsely.
なんてわけはありませんね。
いかにも。薬物の常用にせよ、精神的なものにせよ、仏の身元が鍵を握っとるぞい。そっちはどうなっとるんじゃ。
I still don't know who he
こ
is.
んな時間、そろそろ戻らないとクマちゃん怒っちゃいますね。
おお、頑張れよ。いいお年をの。
That's gonna be Venti,
い
I
い
think.
お年を。
Threat.
おや、今の皆さんは確か
議員バッジが2人いたっすね。
Oh.
じゃあ県議と市議の園崎だ。
面白いっすね。親戚同士で県議と市議やってんすか。
これがずるいんですよ。お互いの名前で慈善運動バンバン。片方の選挙中にはもう片方が別に講演会を開いて二重に選挙運動やってんですよ。堂々と。
よくわかんないんすけど、それって公選法違反じゃないんすか？
慈善運動にならない限り政治活動は無制限ですからね。
It just so
馬ちゃん、
happened.
そんなんじゃ選対本部好きになった時大変ですよ。公選法くらいは勉強してください。
俺、知能犯科は無理っす。バカですから。
Sigh. There was Prefectural Assembly member Sonozaki and City Councillor Sonozaki. Also the Mayor of Hinamizawa. So they're all influenced by the Sonozaki family. That's Mion, right?
お見送りしてんのは副所長とうちの課長っすね。
It came to me. That night, when the department chief invited me along to get some Odin, I thought that was it.
大石さんは友達多いから聞いてるかもしれないけど、 聞いてるかな。
いいえ、何も。
お母さん、ガモにはんぺん頼みます。所長んとこに議員の怒鳴り込みがあったんだよ。
あれま、そうなんですか。あ、お母さん、私にもう一杯ください。
Prefectural Assembly members Sonozaki and City Councillor Sonozaki were both intimidating. Our snot-nosed career police chief couldn't handle being yelled at by them. They're like Yakuza.
ひなみ沢事件の捜査の仕方で君を指名して陳情してきたよ。
ありゃ、私？はてはて。
とぼけるなよ。例のひなみ沢の過去の事件。蒸し返してるだろ。
What nonsense.
私、富武殺しで手一杯でそんな余裕ないですよ。ね。
本当に？本当にそうならいいんだけどさ。
There was a period of silence. While we were silent, we made headway on our food and drink.
いやー、ごちそうになっちゃいました。今月は負けっぱなしだったんで財布つらかったんですよ。
Was it full of sewing needles?
助かりました。
いや、いいよ。また馬教えてよ。大井さんと同じ馬を買うから。
最近はダメです。馬の声がさっぱりですから。タクシー！
I'm going by train. The department chief is taking a taxi. I have my car, but it'd be rash to drive us home. Can't blow it right before retirement with a DUI. Even though he could still rattle off, it looked like his legs were already jelly. Pushing him into the cab, I gave the driver the department chief's address.
ではではまた明日。良いお年を。
大井さん。
はいはい。
過去の事件は全部個別に終わってる。縦に並べるのはやめるんだよ。村の連中は半ば本気でタタリを信じてるんだから。
私だってタタリなんか信じちゃいませんよ。
大石さんは来年で退職じゃないですか。
It's like that story of a police officer who was one day away from retirement. Except this one's a police officer who's 1 year away from retirement.
退職金でローン返してお母さんと北海道に引っ越すんじゃなかったっけ？
ばあ様がどうしても生まれの北海道に帰りたいって泣くんですよ。最後のご奉公なんです。退職金はまあ歓楽街で楽しむことにします。な
所長は退職時特別賞金を見直すかもってさ。
Public servants' severance payment is calculated based on their monthly salary when they retire. So a special promotion of 2 pay grades is given before retirement. This tops up the employee's severance payment. That tends to be how it's done around here. Of course, it's not exactly a commendable custom, no. Incidentally, the difference that 2 pay grades makes to the payout is quite significant.
さすがインテリの若所長は言い出すことが模範的です。でもまあ私たちの給料が血税で支払われてることを思えばまあ時代の流れですかね。
Certainly wasn't a laughing matter, but I'll laugh through it anyway, like you've been laughing through all the other non-laughing matters.
僕も模範的なこととは思わないよ。でもまあ大石さんはそれだけの退職金をもらってもおかしくない活躍をしてきたからさ。僕としてはぜひもらってほしいんだよ。
もらえるもんならそりゃ欲しいですけどね。
もらえるよ。大石さんが大人なら。
運転手さん、引き止めてすみませんね。お願いします。
I closed the door roughly, interrupting the department chief's conversation a bit rudely. It looked like he still had something to say, but he just smiled wryly and waved. I waved in return. The cab sped up gradually and soon disappeared among the sea of lights.
参ったな。ローン返済できるかな。
So continuing on. Tap, tap, tap. I'm not sure. Is this good taps or a bit bad taps? The sound of muffled footsteps stopped in front of the door to my room. A moment of silence, as if whomever they belonged to was ascertaining if I was inside. For all the things I should have been doing, I continued on with my restless slumber. I was very much conscious, but my body hadn't caught up yet, even with danger bearing down on me from just beyond the door. It was as if I was completely paralyzed, unable to move. Without a doubt, this was sheer terror. Please, just leave. Hey, why isn't my body awake yet? If he came into my room right now, then... It's gonna be your parents. I sprung to my feet and threw my covers at my mum, who was opening the door.
何ケイチ、どうしたの？
ごめん、寝ぼけてた。
Thought it was still 1 or 2 a.m. The morning sun was already streaming through the gap between the curtains. It felt nothing like morning. Yesterday, I must have fallen asleep right after that, and I should have gotten a full 10 hours of rest. But it didn't feel like that at all. My internal clock was completely screwed up, and my sense of balance felt off. I felt feverish enough that it was clear to me that I was still not well.
どうケイチ、体の調子はどう？
You're feeling good, alright?
学校行けそう？
Yes. Felt far from well enough. No, I wasn't mentally fit to go. I was still plagued with the terror from yesterday. If I had swallowed that needle, what would have happened? Or what if it had pierced my tongue? There was undoubtedly a murderous intent, but I don't think that's all it was. If they really wanted to kill me, there were other, more certain ways to do it. They wouldn't resort to such a dubious method as having me swallow a needle. Meaning, I didn't want to believe it, but going that far was just a threat from Renner and Neon. I'm glad you didn't die, but next time we'll use a more assured method. Like that. Something like sending a letter with a razor inside would have been a joke compared to this.
ちゃんと病院は行った？お薬は飲んだの？
まあ一応。
What's with a kinda? Something about my mum's dubious gaze bothered me. She seemed more concerned about her son missing 2 days of school rather than him being sick. What about the whole, never mind then. It was definitely mental fatigue. I wasn't really physically ill. Yeah, that's what I was saying at the beginning.
一度生活のリズムを崩すとなかなか戻らないんだから。
That's true.
さら、起きて起きて。病は気からって言うのよ。
I mean, it's both. It's wellness is like 5 things or something. There's physical, there's mental, there's like emotional, spiritual, I think, and environmental wellness, something. Yeah, it's a thing. Anyway, I was given an award in elementary school for having perfect attendance, but it wasn't like I was healthier than everyone.
ささ、顔洗ってらっしゃい。ご飯はもうできてるわよ。もうレナちゃんが来るまであんまり時間がないわよ。
Mum's tone meant I couldn't argue about it, so I had to give up on skipping a second day.
そうそう。今の壁にボタモチを投げつけたのはケイチ？
Yeah.
ダメよ、あんなことしちゃ。
What about the sewing needle?
お父さん、怒ってたわよ。
I didn't feel particularly guilty for doing it, so I didn't have much of a reaction. I mean, if you haven't been pace, if you haven't watched, you probably would have been fine. Also, Mum didn't question me any further about it. She headed back downstairs after she was certain I was getting up. What Mion said as she left yesterday, "I'd hate it if you missed school tomorrow," came back and dwelled in the back of my head. What did she mean by that? I didn't even have to really think about it. She was saying, "Don't be absent." Taking that a bit further, it was the same as her saying I should just go about living my life as if nothing happened, that they can keep watch of you directly. If I showed any signs of acting unusual, it would probably result in them making their move. If I acted differently, someone like Oishi-san, for example, might end up noticing that something is up. Meaning, if I didn't watch my mouth, or did anything differently from normal, in effect, it would end up communicating something to those who were undesirable. And it seems that something that the girls didn't intend to forgive. That was something, yes. So, if I just went along as normal, no harm would come to me. Is that how it was going to be? All that misery I experienced up until yesterday would, almost creepily, just fade away. It was an enticing deal. Just by forgetting everything I had seen or heard for these last few days, I'd be able to keep living like normal.
そんな虫のいい話あるわけ?
I swallowed hard, but not too hard, just in case there's a needle there. I once again deliberated on the idea that I had just rejected. Mion was probably a good person who had her friends at heart, yes. She was giving me, who had mistakenly broken some rule of theirs, a chance. Was what I did really something so unforgivable? Mion had given me another chance. She was saying, if I just forgot everything, kept living on like I'd been, I'd be forgiven.
Keiichi! ご飯冷めちゃうわよ。急いで降りてらっしゃい。早くしないとレナちゃんが来ちゃうわよ。
今行くよ。
I crammed my textbooks into my bag and hastily made my way downstairs. Remember, kids, don't skip your breakfast. I picked up my somewhat bland breakfast. It seemed that I didn't have much time. It was already past when I usually met up with Rena. Given yesterday's events, she'd probably be here in the next 5 minutes. I needed to be ready to head to school by then. I had to forget everything that had happened in the past 2 days. Forget it all and return to my normal life. Oh, it's already been cleaned, how nice. For this to be normal, I'll have to be where I normally meet up with Rena. And also, they said living room, didn't they? This isn't the living room, this is kitchen. Anyway, today of all days, the rice was dry and hard to get down. Ding dong. I jumped at the sound and dropped my chopsticks. That chime signaled that Rena had arrived. Mum hurried me along.
ほら、レナちゃん来ちゃったわよ。急いで急いで。
My mother's merry smile and my gloomy face were polar opposites. Honestly, I was reluctant to see Rena, who was waiting there on the other side of the door. The Rena on the other side. Was it the Rena I knew? The Rena who waits on the other sides of doors, or the other Rena? I couldn't keep her waiting. I needed to do things as usual. An invigorating greeting filtered in from across the doorway.
ケイチ君、遅かったから来てみたけど、今日はどうかな？
The manner in which Rena was concerned was, without a doubt, the Rena I knew. But that was probably only if I reciprocated. Forget everything from yesterday, pretend as though nothing had happened. Forget about the gruesome dismemberment. Forget about the mysterious deaths that happened the following years. Forget about the people falling to their death, and the terminal illness and suicide, the fatal beatings, and the disappearances. Forget it. Forget all of it. Forget that Forget that Rena and Rion were scary. Of course, forget it all. Forget about all of it. Forget about Fumochi too. Forget. Rena once again asked to make sure.
学校行けそう？
あ、大丈夫だよ。
よかった。じゃあ行こう。みーちゃん待ってるよ。
I'm sure she is. Rena showed me her usual bright smile. I couldn't find any hint of deceit in her expression. My nervousness dissipated, giving way to relief. Okay. When it paused like that, I had a bad feeling for a
なのに
moment.
さとこちゃんね、絶対にできるって意地になっちゃって。
So insistent she could do what? As we were walking, Rena talked about a lot of different stuff, more so than usual.
それで？
さとこちゃん不吉祥だから何度やってもできないの。はかいかったんだよ。
Everything Rena talked about was just silly nonsense, so I just replied every so often and laughed from time to time. It was a rather laid-back conversation. We passed by one of our neighbours and they called out to us.
あれ？ケイチちゃんにレナちゃん。今日はちょっと遅いんじゃないの？ミオンちゃん先に行くって言ってたわよ。
Oh.
はあ、みーちゃん怒ってるかな？怒ってるかな？早く行こう、ケイチくん。
After greeting our neighbour with a smile, Rena turned back to me and pecked her tongue out. Not expecting that, I couldn't help but crack a smile.
ケイチくん笑った？
Yes, that was the correct response. If you didn't, you might have died.
なんだよ。
Rena stopped and stared at me. Aren't you late? Why are you stopping and staring at me?
ケイチくん、今朝もなんか元気なかったから、まだ風邪が治らないのかなって思ってたけど、大丈夫みたいだね。だね。
Yeah, totally. With a grin, she gently poked my cheek. It was a bright, sincere smile. Hey, Keiichi Mabaro, how can you still doubt Rena after she shows you a smile like that? Yeah, maybe I just had a high fever until yesterday and imagined everything that I thought happened because I was bedridden and delirious. I really hope that was the case. If God would just grant me one wish, there's only one thing that I'd wish for. I would want what happened in the past few days. More specifically, from the night of Onikakushi up until now, I wanted all of that to never happened. No wonder how many times I wished for those past few days. As long as Rena kept on smiling like this, I think it might just become reality. So I wanted Rena to keep on smiling. Keep on smiling. And with that, I'll see you all next time. Hope you've enjoyed. And let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah. See you next time. Actually, just maybe a few more minutes.
で、ケイチくん。
Because I feel like something's about to happen, right?
昨日のおはぎ、ちゃんと食べてくれた？
Yeah.
が入れ替わる時に自殺するんですか？
Oops, sorry.
内向状態には自殺願望はあるが、自殺という大仕事を遂げる気力すらもない。
This is a reminder to myself to mute that part, or mute this section. If I didn't do that, if you're hearing this from me right now, very sorry about that.